Hey guys! This is just a quick update telling you guys how I've been doing since my previous video. Firstly, I really want to just say though that I am so grateful to all of you for all of your comments on my last video and all of the support that you've been giving me over the past couple months. Like, I'm seriously blown away by you guys. It has touched me so much. I'm just so grateful. Seriously, you guys, your comments have really helped me through the last few months, and I was on a really bad path for a while, and you guys have just helped me go right again, and I just want to thank you all so much for all your comments. I will be replying to every single comment on my last video as soon as I've finished uploading this, so check back and I will have replied to you, because I can't just not reply to those messages. They were so sweet, and oh my gosh. You guys, I love you so much. So much. I love you. Yeah, I don't know how I would have got through it without you guys, really. I'm speechless, I really am. So, yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for that. And an update on my mental health is, after I had uploaded my previous video, I had gone to see somebody about my mental health state and what's going on, and I had finally gotten a diagnosis. I have a personality disorder called BPD, which is borderline personality disorder, and because of the surroundings I was in when I was a child, I never got to fully grow. My coping mechanisms and just the way I react to stuff is completely screwed up. I just can't handle things at all, and a metaphor that my psychiatrist actually gave me when I was speaking to her was that I was told to picture it as a tree, and one tree was beside a road and it had really bad weather all the time and it never really got the chance to fully grow, and so its roots never really grew out and it just didn't have enough nutrients to properly, be green and tree-ish. And another tree on another field got loads of sunlight and their roots grew really long and deep, and so whenever storms came they would be really stable and they would never fall over. But my tree, because my roots never got to grow, I would always fall over and I would always snap and branches would always fall off during thunderstorms. Yeah, that was a metaphor that she gave me. I don't know how much sense it'll make. I'm probably explaining it quite badly, but it really helped me understand my condition, and I really hope that by sharing my experiences I can help you guys. That's something I really want to focus on through the next few months, and as I'm trying to recover from my illnesses and from my mental health state, I'm going to be sharing them with you guys every step of the way, and I'm going to be telling you how I react to medications, how therapy is helping me. In 6 months time I'm actually getting psychotherapy, so I have to go to a huge clinic in Aberdeen to get psychotherapy, and I'm going to be telling you guys about that and making little vlogs every day, and I really just want to help you guys because I know how hard it is to struggle with mental health problems, and I know that there are so many of you out there who are struggling the exact same way, and it's not spoken about enough. People with, if you fall over and you get a cut, it's quite often posted on Instagram or something. If you have the flu, it's quite often ooh, selfie time, I'm sick. So, and that's quite often seen, and so you're never embarrassed when you get the flu or anything. but it's not the same with mental health for some reason. Like whenever you have a mental health problem, you don't take selfies of it, you don't post it at all. And I'm not saying that you should. I'm not saying that it should be publicised like that. I'm just saying it needs to be spoken about in a more open way, because a lot of people feel too alone when in reality they're actually surrounded by so many people feeling the same way. And I really just want to like just make everybody feel less alone, and to let people know that there are people who can help them, and I will help you. If anybody has any mental health problems or any problems at all, just like personally even, just feel free to message me on my Facebook or comment on my Facebook, and I will reply. I will reply like the second that I see your message, because I really care. Like honestly, I care about you all so much. I really do, and I want us to all get through this together, and I want this to be a journey of self-recovery that we can all take together and that we can all experience, because it's really important to feel like you have somebody who you can turn to. So if any of you guys are ever feeling really down, then I'll always be here for you. Even if it takes me a few days to reply, like if I'm away or something, I promise that I will reply to you and I will help you through this, because I really want us to all be in this together. I also recently reached 20,000 subscribers on my channel, so I feel that if I'm able to be a voice to that many people right now, I need to share as much of my experiences as possible to try and help as many people as possible. Even if it's just one person that I help with sharing my experiences and making all these upcoming videos, it will be completely worth it. So over the next few months, I will be updating you guys on everything, and I'm going to also update you guys quickly right now on how I've been since my previous video. Yeah, after I got my diagnosis, I felt really relieved. I also got put on my medication. I have been on my medication for 3 weeks now, and the medication now that I was put on was mirtazapine, 45 milligrams. Since being put on mirtazapine, I haven't really noticed that much of a difference, like depression and anxiety wise. However, my nightmares from the night that I took it have completely stopped, so that has been a huge change in my life and helped me so much. The best part that I've received from getting help is my diagnosis, because I've researched a lot about it online, and let me just tell you right now, finding out what you actually have and why you're feeling the feelings that you have and why you are having the thought processes that you have, like finding all of that out, it just helps you so much. I can't even explain how much that's helped me. It's just, it's made me view my personality from a completely different side, and I'm able to just be like, yeah, okay, I'm not a shit person. This is why I'm feeling this way, and this is how I can cope with it. And these are ways around it which will be able to improve the situations for the future for me. And I found that that has been so helpful. And have mental disorders. If any of you suspect that you have a mental disorder and you haven't got help yet, I urge you to speak to your doctor. And even if you don't want to be put on medication or see a therapist, just finding out your diagnosis is a huge weight off your shoulders, and it will help so much. So yeah, like I said, I'll update you guys more about that in the future. Other than that, there isn't really much that's been going on. I have left college, but I felt that was necessary because I was having huge panic attacks and huge suicidal episodes. So, and that was mainly due to the pressure from being at college. So, and ever since I've left, that has diminished greatly. So I'm really glad that I left college, but I left within the last month, so I basically finished most of my course anyway, so I still have the qualifications. I just had a month less of the stress. and I'm really glad that I did that, because I don't know what I would have done if I'd stayed in that situation. Another tip that I want to give you guys is getting yourself out of any negative environment. Anything that's affecting you negatively, get rid of it. Even if you're afraid, like I was terrified that like I'd screw up my life and that it's my education. I was terrified that I'd just be like fuck, that I'd be like screwed for life if I didn't complete that course. But I'm not, and it's fine, and even my income's getting sorted now. I'm able to get disability benefits because of my condition, and honestly, just get rid of any negative environment and you will feel so much calmer. And so apart from leaving college, nothing else has really happened. However, I did get 2 new piercings. A bit wonky at the moment. I got my septum, and I got my nose stud pierced. My nose stud. What? I got my nostril pierced with a nose stud. So I got 2 new piercings, and that's really helped me and given me a more of a positive outlook, because it just feels like a nice fresh start, being on the medication, getting help, new look. So I just wanted this to be quite a quick thing, because I'll make a lot more direct videos on all the different bits that I've mentioned in the next few days. Like I'll be making a septum and nose piercing video on how that experience went and how painful it was, and yes, septum is painful, I'll tell you that now. It was so painful, oh my gosh. So I'll tell you my experience with that in a future video in the next few days. And one video I'd really like to make is a kind of F.A.Q video, or just a questions and answer video based on mental health stuff, so that I can answer a lot of your guys' questions all at once. So if you guys have any questions about my mental health or the process of getting diagnosed, or the process of starting on medication, because it does have quite a few side effects when you first start and the uptake is kind of bad. So if you guys would like to know anything about that, please leave questions below, and I'll be making a video answering all those questions in the next few days. So yeah, this is just a really brief update just to cover things quickly, and like I said, everything will be covered in a lot more detail in lots of different videos in the next few days. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I love you so much. Bye bye. I love you.